Hi guys, it's Lily here, and today I've got something really exciting to show you. So, as you probably know if you've seen my previous videos, I'm not a ringed planner sort of person. I've never had a ringed planner. I went from a spiral bound planner to a flex with Moleskines and then to Hobonichi. And in fact, in my house it's kind of like we have a mixed marriage because James, who was in my last video, has always been a fan of Filofaxes, so he's always had ring planners, and I just never really got it, and I didn't like the idea of the rings, and I was just never interested in it. It kind of reminded me of like, binders that you'd use for school or university. I really like watching Filofax videos, and I like seeing other people set up the ring planners and how they use them, so it's not like I was against them in principle or anything, I just couldn't see myself using one. But somehow, maybe it's just all of the videos, recently I kind of had like started getting a bit interested in them, and I think when you move into the stage of planner addiction, when you're like trying to think of multiple reasons why you need new planners so that you can try them out, then you're like, I guess if I don't only have one planner, I could try ring planner too, because I like the idea of getting different inserts and being able to replace them and move things around. So, I was actually looking for an A4 rings binder because I had these spare inserts, A4 inserts, that I'd taken out of an A4 Metropole Filofax, which I'm using for teaching. And it was really difficult to find another A4. The Filofax Metropole seems to be one of the only ones around. So, anyway, while I was looking for that, I started looking at Paperchase, and I found this organizer, which I just completely fell in love with, and it was beautiful, and so I ended up getting it even though it wasn't actually what I was looking for, and I didn't have a real reason that I needed it. But why is that ever a reason not to buy a planner, right? So I'm really, really excited about this planner. So it's my first ring planner. And when I saw it, I just thought that it was really beautiful. I loved the design. And I was worried at first that it was made out of animal leather because I couldn't find anything. There's nothing on the box indicating what it's made out of. There's nothing on the planner itself. And on the Paperchase website, they don't actually list what their planners are made out of, so it was quite frustrating. But in the end, I phoned them and they confirmed that it's PU, it's synthetic leather. So I was really happy. And it's quite cheap. This is an A5 size, and it was £22, which I think compared to Filofax, I think for a similar size is quite a bit cheaper. So it comes like this, in this box with a plastic cover, and then it has a kind of like cardboard. It's quite a nice sturdy box. So I think I won't keep this plastic cover. It's kind of not it's not that sturdy. But I think I might keep the box like for putting stickers in or washi tape or something. So let's take it out. This is what it looks like. Yeah, like I said, it's A5 size, but it's actually quite a bit bigger than other A5 planners and diaries that I have. So, for example, just to illustrate, if I compare it to my A5 Hobonichi, which is the standard against which I measure everything, it's quite a bit bigger. You can see, yeah. So I guess when they say A5, maybe they mean the inserts. They might be the same size because the planner itself is quite a bit bigger. So it has this really nice design. It's like a kind of folk art sort of design with birds and flowers. Just going to bring it a bit closer so that you can see it better. I just think that this is a really nice pattern, and unfortunately the colour isn't really coming through that well on camera, but it's a really rich sort of turquoise colour. It's much more vibrant than is showing up on camera, so I'm sorry that you can't see that, but it's a really, really beautiful colour. It's a bit darker than it is on the camera, so like a really sort of proper, I guess, deep turquoise, I would say. And it has a beautiful feel. Like I said, I was worried that this was sort of made out of animal leather because it has this like sort of very nice soft pebbled feel. The stitching is really nice too. Like, see again, see if I can bring that a bit closer. You can see the stitching. It's stitched in the same color, and it just has a really nice feel. I think compared to kind of similar type synthetic leather Filofaxes, it feels a bit softer and maybe slightly padded. Not really too padded though, but just like there's a sort of bit of give to it. Although you can feel that there is something inside. There must be some like cardboard or something on the inside. So it's not floppy, but the synthetic leather has this very nice soft feel to it. And the clasp is magnetic, which I think is great because sometimes with the Filofax clasps, okay, I guess it's not true that I've never had a ring planner before. I've got the A4 Filofax, the Metropole that I mentioned, which I use for teaching. But I guess I don't think of it as a planner because I don't use it as a planner. I use it to keep my lesson plans in and things like that. But sometimes I think the clasp on that, because it's a button, you kind of have to find the right place and it can be a bit difficult. Maybe it's just me, but this is just nice because it's magnetic, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. It's just if you get it anywhere near the right place, it will close. And I like the clasp. Just while we're looking at the outside, on the other side it's blank, but it's got this same like very nice smooth, slightly pebbled texture, and then it says Paperchase, and it has a little logo at the bottom. It's embossed. They call it debossed. That's the name of it, because I guess it's kind of like the opposite of embossed in that it's not raised. It's sort of these designs are a bit lower. They're like kind of flat and smooth textured, and they're lower than the rest of it. So you have this nice pattern that you can feel, but it's kind of like the opposite of embossed because it's lower than the sort of the undecorated part, if that makes sense. I'd never heard that word before. So if we open it, we get, it's so beautiful, I love it. This very nice set of pockets here. So you get one like kind of open pocket that goes all the way in, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 card slots, and then the fifth one with a plastic window. I have to say that the finishing on these, say compared to the Filofax Flex, it's about the same in that it's a kind of like nylon on the inside, and it's a sort of a bit rough, I guess. I think it's completely comparable in quality to Filofax, as far as I can tell. Compared to Hobonichi, which is like my gold standard, it's not as nicely finished, but then I think the same thing about Filofaxes. So like the Hobonichi has really nice stitching on the pockets here. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be like a Hobonichi comparison video. It was just, I can't help it because, I'm such a Hobonichi file. But it's completely equivalent, I think, to Filofax or like kind of most other sort of like ring planners that I've seen, in terms of, sort of like quality of finishing. And then it has this zipped pocket here, which goes all the way to here. So you have like kind of one open pocket here and then one closed pocket that sort of goes the same length but on the other side. And the zip is nice, it zips easily, it doesn't catch, at least not so far. Then we have this, which I will remove. And now, if we look at the rings, the rings seem to be quite big. Because I'm not at all an expert on ring planners, I don't know the size of them and I don't know how this would compare. I mean, they look pretty big to me, like compared to James's Filofaxes. I admit I haven't studied the ring size in depth on his Filofaxes, but they seem to be pretty big. It looks like you could get quite a bit in here because the inserts are pretty chunky and looks like there's room for more. And I haven't used them yet, so I don't know how they'll hold up, but so far they lock. There doesn't seem to be any gapping obviously it's new, so I don't know what it will be like when I've been using it, but so far it looks good, and it's silver look, which I think is really nice and goes beautifully with the turquoise. So then you get this set of dividers. So it says Paperchase 2015-16. This is, in case you didn't see it on the cover of the box, this is an 18-month mid-year diary. So it goes from June 2015 until December 2016. It actually has a bit of the beginning of January 2017, which is kind of cool because it's just about to begin. So it's sort of nice. I've never bought a mid-year planner before, so I was quite happy about that because it's just like, oh, it's the middle of the year, but it's just about to start, so that's great. I don't think that I will keep this, probably. I'm not sure. I just got this yesterday, and I wanted to like kind of keep it pristine so that I could show you what it looks like just out of the box. But I think that I'll take this out, and I've just subscribed to Happy Scrappy's planner kit, the A5 size, because even though I didn't have a ring planner, I thought the A5 size made the most sense because I have an A5 Hobonichi. So actually it turned out to be fortuitous because now I do have an A5 ringed planner. So I think I would rather put in a dashboard from, I'm not sure if that includes dashboards or another A5 dashboard that, you know, like with a picture that I like better. Well, I guess this doesn't have a picture at all, but with a picture that I like. Then it has this set of tabs. So let's see, I'll just turn it around. I'm not sure if you can see it anyway, but the tabs are kind of like shiny, thick paper. I'm guessing this would probably be like, I don't know, maybe 140 GSM or something. That's a guess, but it is quite thick, but it's not like cardboard. And then the tab, it seems to be sort of plastic. It doesn't look laminated, but it's made from a different material than the rest of the divider. So this one says information. The next one says agenda. Then we have planner, diary, addresses, and notes. Again, I'm not like completely crazy about these. I don't really like them that much. I think that I would probably look for other dividers, which means that I will be on Etsy and probably end up getting even more planner supplies. I've just bought a whole bunch of stickers, which I will talk about when I do my next video, an update on my Hobonichi cousin, because I've got really into the stickers of late. But yeah, because I've seen so many videos, you know, on YouTube with people making, you know, really amazing dividers, and I don't think that I have time to make my own, but it would be nice to have some cool looking ones. But in the meantime, I'll use these. Then we have calendar, so 2015 on one page. And this is the first time I've seen a Paperchase organizer. I've bought other types of stationery from Paperchase before, so I've got a couple of Paperchase notebooks that kind of like knock off Moleskine sort of notebooks, but I've never seen their sort of insert design, so it's sort of interesting to see what it looks like. So it's got the months in lowercase. I'm just telling you because I don't think that you'll be able to see that. Let's see if I can hold it up, if you can see it. It's probably a bit too blurry. But everything is in lowercase, so it's got January, February, March, April, May, June, and then the rest of the year, so 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Just like a sort of plain, quite a clean, simple layout. It's inoffensive. The paper quality seems to be similar to Filofax in that it's just like kind of standard, seems like photocopy paper quality, just like, I guess, I don't know, like 75, 80 GSM or something. I'm not really that keen on Filofax inserts, like in terms of the paper, the quality or the design. I think I like the design on this a little bit better, like I like the font a bit better, but it's just kind of like meh in terms of the paper. and then you have 2016 on the other side. And then it's got some sheets with dates. So I guess this is for like birthdays and other important dates. So you've got dates 2015, and then you've got January, February, March, April, May, June. So it just has like 4 lines per month that are blank, and you can fill them in. So I think that's quite nice because it's sort of freestyle. It like gives you room to write whatever you want. And then this is the other half of the year, and then it's got the same thing for 2016. And then it has a timetable, which I think is kind of nice. So it says time Monday, time Tuesday, time Wednesday, and then it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. So this is convenient, I think, if you had something like a teaching schedule or university schedule, anything like that. I think this is quite a nice feature, which I haven't seen on Filofax. And then you have the rest of the week here. In typical fashion, they only give you half the space for Saturday and Sunday, but they do include it. And they've got a few of this. I think there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of these. So you'd sort of be able to fill in a timetable for 3 different types of weeks, I guess. And then it has a vertical year. So this is 2015 again. So it starts in May, because the planner officially starts in July, I think. So May, June, July, August, and then you've got 2 months per page, and it goes for the rest of the year. And then it has the same thing for 2016, and I think it goes all the way until the end of 2016. Yes. So yeah, the second half of 2015 and all of 2016, which is cool. And I quite like these. I really like these sort of vertical month layouts. And then the sort of proper planner starts, and it starts at the end of June 2015. So it starts with Thursday the 25th of June. And this is a layout which, I mean, I guess this is quite popular for Filofaxes as well. I'm not really crazy about this layout as a planner. I'm not going to be using this for a planner though, so for what I'm going to be using this for, it will be fine. Because like I said, I first decided that I had to buy it, and then I was like, okay, what am I going to do with this? So first I was thinking of maybe using it as a meal planner, which didn't seem that exciting. And then I thought it would be quite nice to use it as a sort of, this like might sound a bit cheesy, but as a kind of like romantic planner. So where like James and I can write sort of like nice things about each other, or like things that we want to do, like surprises, or things that either messages for each other, or things that you know, kind of like things that we want to give each other, or like nice things that we're going to do for each other, that sort of thing. So I think we'll just use this, or like trips that we want to take together, or because usually like we're so busy that, you know, we don't focus on things like that. So I thought it would be nice to have its own dedicated planner, and then we would sort of look forward to doing things like that, just because it will be fun to get to use the planner. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of using it for. And so for that purpose, this is completely fine as a layout, because you know, you don't need like specific times of the day or anything like that, and this is enough room. So I think that we'll keep these inserts at least until we find some really nice ones, because I think compared to Filofax, to me, these seem like certainly as nice as Filofax, and I actually like this layout better than the sort of standard Filofax week on 2 pages that you get, which it doesn't have the lines. So I think it's nice with the lines. And as in the bit that I showed you before, Saturday and Sunday only get half the space. So this is Thursday, this is Friday, that's Saturday, and that's Sunday. But that's okay. Again, for our purposes, that's fine. And so you get, this is quite a nice detail, I think. So they put the month names at the top of every page. So that's July, and then this is July in small letters, and August, because it in big letters, because it switches from July to August. So then you get everything all the way through to the end of 2016, and you have the very beginning of January 2017. So it ends on the 1st of January 2017. And then it's got a couple of pages for names and addresses, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is probably more than, well, it's definitely more than we would need. But you could use these because they're like note pages, but they're just divided into 2 columns. So you could use these for other things as well, I think, quite easily. But like for lists, they would be good for shopping lists or something like that. And then it's got some note pages. So these are line notes, and it's got quite a few of those, maybe something like 10 pages. And then we have some graph paper, and obviously I like graph paper. Being a Hobonichi fan. So it's got a few pages of graph paper, and they're sort of nice small boxes. They go to the very end of the page on this side, which I don't really like. I like it better when they like sort of have a cutoff and then like the edge is blank. I think that's quite nice, but that's just a sort of aesthetic detail, so it's fine. They're great. And then we have these like sort of peach colored blank pages. There are a few of those. And then some turquoise line pages, and I really like these. Again, the turquoise color isn't showing up as well as I would like it to on the camera, but it's like quite a nice sort of rich turquoise color. On the camera it seems to be sort of a bit more pale blue, but it's not really in real life. And so you've got a few of those, and then you have this blank page which just says Paperchase on the back, so I think I'll probably take that out. And then when we get to the back pocket, there's this full-length pocket here. It's quite a nice size. And then there's a vertical pocket which has a notepad in it. And the notepad is double-sided, lined, and punch paper. So that's nice because you could put it in the planner, and it folds in here quite well. So again, it's like not fabulous paper quality, but it's similar to Filofax. And that's it. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this, and I'm looking forward to using it. So again, because this isn't going to be, like kind of a real heavy-duty planner, it's just sort of going to be used more for fun. I'm probably not going to be doing anything that elaborate with it in terms of, what I need the inserts for. I'm not sure about decoration. We might put some stickers on it, but really it's just sort of for making lists of nice things and like stuff that we want to do together, and sort of like plans and things like that. So it's really just an excuse to try out a different planner. But I think it would be nice to get some cool dividers, and I'll have a look out for inserts. I think we'll use these inserts while we have them, but then like next year I'll look for some other ones. I really don't think I can face printing my own inserts. I'm very impressed with people who do that, but I just hate printing and I can't be bothered, so I think I'll have to buy some kind of pre-made inserts. But anyway, these will keep us going for the next year and a half. So I'll give you an update at some point when I've got some more cool stuff in it, and I'll be back with another video soon. I've got a few other recent purchases that I want to show you as well, and also the update on my trusty A5 Hobonichi. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!